So I'm Steven. This is my wife, Chantal. We have 4 kids. Our oldest is Isaac. He's 6. And then Evan's 4. And Bernadette's 3. And Teresa's 8 months.
I saw Evan at church before Mass the other day, kneeling with his hands like this and his eyes closed, and it seemed like he was really into prayer. I said, wow, that was great. You were praying, bud. And he said, well, that's what you guys do. And I think that's the biggest thing with family prayer is it's more about modeling prayer for them. In our young adult lives, we realized that prayer is just weaved into everything. We wanted our children to know that you could always pray at any time of day. So we're praying here, we're praying in the van, we're praying in restaurants, we're praying wherever it is that we need to pray at that moment.
God is the one that brought us together. And so I think it was really important for us to be, as a couple, giving ourselves back to Him.
In the beginning, it was hard to find the motivation to pray because it's something you have to carve out of your schedule, especially when you have 4 kids to get ready for bed. To pray even just for 5 minutes can sometimes be a challenge. Anyone that wants to start family prayer, I think it's just important to start doing it.
Okay, so the routine is this.
After we get the kids ready for bed and we're all here in the living room,
We will have our rosary, we'll pray scripture.
Who are you, Lord? He asked. I am Jesus, whom you persecute, the boy said.
Oftentimes we'll have a time for intentions where the kids offer up their intentions. They can pray for whomever they want.
For people who haven't heard of Jesus.
Give them light, Lord. I'll bless them, I'll say a blessing over them, and sometimes they'll say a blessing over me or over each other. The best thing about family prayer is when we're praying and we're right in the middle of a decade of the rosary, or I'm reading scripture, they just come up into my lap and they just, put their face on my face and kind of nestle in and find a spot. And they sense the importance of prayer in that moment when we're holding each other. I mean, my hope is that when they get older, they're resting in their father's arms.
the family that prays together stays together.